Moorlands Radio Sport, in association with Leek Building Society.
Neil Baker, thanks for joining us on Moorlands Radio. Just give us your assessment of tonight's FA Cup tie, because you've gone through, but I think you'd be a bit more pleased if it was a bit more comfortable at 3-1 or even 3-0.
Yeah, you don't get comfortable games like that, or we're not good enough to get comfortable games like that as yet. I thought it was a terrific game, particularly for the spectators. They'll be delighted. They were entertained. Two sides having a real good go. I would like to have been it to have been more comfortable, and should have been. I think if we'd have showed a little bit more discipline and composure, start and end of the second half, that would have made me feel better. But there were some good things. Thought we played some good football without looking too dangerous in the first half. In fact, I thought we played some real super football, particularly down the left-hand side where Ben Woods, Isaac and Jake were combining well, but not dangerous enough. And then we did. We started getting some balls into the box and couldn't get anybody on the end of them. Thought we were good value for our lead at half-time. I talked about not giving free kicks away, and what do? We give one away and we're up against it. But we got through that period and regained control of the game. And Isaac had a good shot that was saved, and Nathan had a good shot that was saved. And then Tommy got the third goal, which I thought we deserved. And then struggled in the last 10 minutes when they put us under a bit of pressure. But that was always going to come when they're chasing the game. So we saw it through. The main thing is, in cup competitions, is to get through.
Tommy van der Laan with the opening goal. Your captain, leading by example, you must be pleased with seeing him getting forward from midfield.
Yes, definitely. I haven't seen that as often as I'd like. And even better goal with it being a tap-in. What was it, 6-7 yards? If he can keep getting in there. And Tommy's been exceptional in the two games. Real captain, leads by example, and if he can stay fit and play the majority of games, he's going to score from midfield.
Certainly is. And then your defender Kyle Stubbs, he also gets forward for the second goal just before half time, and as like Tommy getting forward, it must be pleasing to see one of your defenders get on the score sheet, not just your strikers.
Yeah, it's a nice score from a set play. We didn't score from many last year. Kyle's a good size and really imposing figure and should score more. And you know, if he starts chipping and we're more dangerous from set plays, that's we're not relying on goals and open play as much.
Yeah, we obviously pulled one back, but you weathered the storm, and as you say, Tommy, get through. It's 2-2 for a striker already this season. That must be pleasing that he's hit the ground running.
Yeah, he's a super lad. He works really hard for the team, as I'm sure you've noticed. Doesn't always kick the ball as well as he should up there. I'm always on at him, but I'm glad I've got him. He's a young lad who's only going to get better, and his finishing generally is good. He had a chance in the first half from a cross with his left foot that he didn't quite get a good connection on. But he's a willing lad, and he's like I say, I'm glad he's with us.
Yeah, and let's switch back to the defence. Your two full-backs, Baltazar and Woods. I thought they really impressed. How do you think they got on?
Yeah, they're both new to us. I'm finding out things about them, Richard. But they're two good lads. Ben was exceptional in the first half. Second half he tired a little bit. He hasn't played a lot of football in pre-season, but he's balanced us up nicely. G is more a winger than a fullback, which shows at times. But again, he's another one who hasn't played a lot and will only get better.
Yeah, and there could potentially be good finds for yourself as you build towards the league season starting on Saturday.
Yeah, that's right. We've got 2 games under the belt now. We've got a bit of momentum. I'd have preferred a free week this week, but in a way it'll help us because we've got 2 competitive games under our belt now, whereas Mosley won't. So that will definitely be an advantage.
Yeah, looking ahead to Mosley on Saturday, it all starts the league. What's your thoughts going into that game?
Well, you always want to start the season well, and they'll have gained a bit of confidence from the performance and the result tonight. But it's completely different. League games, we want to start well. It's a home game, but we want to be winning our home games, and hopefully we'll gain a few supporters from tonight who've probably come in to see a game, enjoyed what they saw. That's important for us. We've got to improve our gates here. We'll only improve them by playing some good football and, more importantly, winning football matches.
So this has been your first full pre-season here at Newcastle Town as manager. How have you found pre-season here?
Never had one so difficult, Richard, believe you me. No, it's. I think any non-league manager will tell you the same. It's fragmented pre-season. You've not always got your players. We signed 1 player in pre-season up until the last 2 weeks. It's been really difficult. We've spoke to that many players that have decided against coming here for one reason and another. So, we're work in progress, and are going to be for the next few weeks. We will be signing players, and we'll get better as the season goes on. But we want to try and hit the ground running.
Finally, it's going to be a very competitive league this season. It always seems to be the Northern Premier League West. How are you looking at this season as we go into it with a couple of days before the big kick-off?
We want to make some progress. How much progress we can make, we'll only find out. As you say, it's a competitive league. We say it every year. It gets harder, it gets tougher. The teams get better every year. So we've got to get better to improve. I've not set any targets whatsoever, points-wise, position-wise. I just want to see an improvement on last season.